It is often said that education is the best investment that anybody can make in any given generation. And it is for this reason that the United Nations, in one of its Millennium Development Goals, states that education or basic education should be free for everybody. The Cameroonian government did not relent in implementing this very important decision. And that is why in Cameroon today, basic education, especially from the primary section, is free for everyone. Some schools, however, especially those owned by private individuals and missions, do not abide to this decision to the latter, given the fact that they do not have any kind of support from the government to run these institutions. As such, they need school fees from the children or the pupils who attend these schools. The school fees that they ask is so meager that the infrastructure which this school fees is supposed to put in place is not conducive enough for the students to, or these pupils to study in. Some schools, especially those in the rural areas, suffer more because most of the children there lack support, and most of the children there are underprivileged, talk less of those who are orphaned by the pandemic, HIV and AIDS. So they study in very, very dilapidated conditions. They study in classrooms that are leaking. They study on cemented floors. There is no didactic material to facilitate education. This video, which is one which documents a typical school of such nature in the northwest region of Cameroon, in an area called Mendankwe.
My name is Madame Tanu Esther. I'm the head teacher of Presbyterian School Bujong in Mendankwe. Presbyterian School Bujong is one of the oldest schools in Mendankwe, and it has a population of 560 children. Among these 560 children, most of them, they don't have parents to pay their fees. Either they stay with their aunts or their sisters or their grandmothers who are unable to pay their fees. So at times at the end of the year, when the manager is checking fees in this school, most of the fees is being paid by teachers because those children who cannot pay the old school fees. So the teachers now, they have to cut their fees from the teacher's salary. And you see the teachers, they suffered a lot. And these underprivileged children, I think there are about 200 of them in this school. So, as the head teacher of the school, I always go around to find out if I can see any NGO to come and help them. So last year, an NGO came here and they helped a few of them, but the majority were still lacking. So I'm praying that any organization who wants to help should help. So that these children at least, and most of them are very intelligent. When we send them away for fees, you see them standing and crying in front of us, the teachers, so we have pity on them. So at the end of the year, you see the fees standing in the school, and they will have to pay for them. I've already said that the enrollment of the school is 560. And these 560 children are being taught by 10 teachers. And these 10 teachers, each teacher is teaching about 70 or 80 children, which is overpopulated. Because there's no money to pay the teachers. So to recruit more teachers will not have us money. So that is why the teachers are teaching many children in a class. A teacher is supposed to teach 30 children, but now with this no salary, they have to teach more than the number required. School. We always call 100% due to the hard work of the teacher, even though the children are many, but they are doing their best to teach them. Like this year, the common entrance for this year, we send in 40 children, all the 40 children pass in his A. Then technical, we send in 35 children, all the 35 children pass in his A. Then the first school living certificate, we send in 70 children, and then 3 of them fail and 67 passed. So you see that the teachers are really doing a lot. So it's a serious school. Anybody who's coming to help should not be afraid because the teachers are doing their best. These are the podcasts of children who are unable to pay fees and they do not get their end of courses, their promotion result. So the podcasts are still with us here. So I don't know how they are going to promote themselves or not.
I'm Pastor Michael Jim. I'm the assistant head teacher in this school. This school was opened since 1964. And as you can look around the structures are very, very poor. The children are suffering a lot, even with the teachers. This school always give out the best results in this area due to the hard work of the teachers. Though they are doing all these things in pain, the teaching aides are not there. So the teachers who are around, they are struggling all in their capacity, even to use their personal money in buying things that they will use to teach the children. Since the education system changed in 2007 to a new pedagogic approach, all the learning is based on the child. So anything that we are supposed to teach the children, we must bring the thing out in the practical mode. We bring the material in concrete form that the children will see, they observe, then they will then come out with what we are telling them. So the teaching method this time is not as that of the past years. That children just hear the thing verbally, they just imagine, but hear them. During this time, they will see, they apply, then they question, then the thing that we are really facing, the lot of difficulties we are facing now is that the children don't have textbooks to use. Because in a class of about 50 children, can only get a single child having a reader. So it makes it difficult for the teacher now to teach reading, spellings, and so on. So we are praying that if they have textbooks for the children will learn better, will study better. Because if a child is sitting on each child is having a textbook, then the teaching process will be very easy. Then presently, the most difficulties that we are facing is school fees. Because as the school is owned by the mission, and the salaries of the teachers are very low. Since the salaries of the teachers are low, then the teachers are being encouraged by the parents by giving them food at times to help them, so that to encourage them to handle the children well. But the teachers, since they are Christians, they are doing their best to see that the school is always top as far as external results are concerned. So if any organization comes in now to help, to encourage the teachers, encourage the children, at least the education system of this school will be better. Then as far as the new pedagogy approach is concerned, that include so many subjects, into the system. For example, the computer, the ICT, the information and communication technology that has come in. The children need now to use computers. They need now to use computers. In the whole school now, they don't see the computer in the whole school. But the teachers of the computer already come and say and drawing and using sketches. The children are already seeing sketches, but they don't see the thing practically. The children, if you put a computer in front of the children, they cannot identify that is a computer, this is the part. But they only hear it verbally. So we are praying that if they can supply enough computer that the children will see, they touch, they use it during lessons, at least there will be great improvement. The children are just imagining that this is a computer, but they don't know that they don't know the part, they don't know how to manipulate on the computers and so on. So I think if my friends are